Aloha, I'm Radha Conrad, the founder of the Sisterhood of Clarity. Is your attention on your intention? Most of the time, we know that we need to do something differently if we want different results. When we find ourselves repeating old patterns that have never worked or always give us the results we don't want, it is time to make a change. Now, although we know we must do something differently if we want different results, many times we set a purpose for ourselves. We have an intention to do a certain thing. It could be our affirmations, it could be to lose weight. The list goes on and on depending on what you want in your life that is not happening. However, if we're truthful with ourselves, we will notice that although we have set our intention, after a little while, we're not following through. We've forgotten all about our intention. And what's happened is our attention is no longer on our intention. Now, all of us lead very busy lives, and it is easy to get distracted without even knowing that we're distracted. So today, I'm asking all of us to take a look at how we get distracted from fulfilling our intention. And that's why the question, is your attention on your intention? One of the things I noticed for myself is that I could set an intention, let's say to do my affirmations every day, and then I have company. And the company that's staying with me I enjoy very much, and before long I'm all caught up in being a hostess and making sure that my guests are happy and they're getting everything they want. And then I start to feel a certain kind of irritation within me. And my clarity shows me that I'm irritated and I'm annoyed. And so I do an inquiry. And the way I do an inquiry is to follow my breathing, to pay attention to my breath. And as I relax and focus on my breathing and ask myself the question, what has happened that my attention is no longer on my intention? The answers will arise naturally. So right now, let's do an inquiry together. So ask yourself the following question. Look at an area in your life in which you have an intention. Maybe you've even forgotten what it is and you have to take a moment to remember because you've gotten so distracted with life because we're all very busy. And now ask yourself, what are the ways that I lose focus on my intention? So ask yourself that question, and now we're going to relax our shoulders, relax your jaw, bring your awareness inside, close your eyes, and we're going to take 5 in-breaths and 5 out-breaths. And if your mind wanders, just bring yourself back to your in-breath and your out-breath. Let's do that now together. Great. So the clarity snap that I just received is to see that in the example I gave you, when I get all caught up in my guests and attempting to be a perfect hostess, the clarity snap is that I'm making other people more important than myself. And when I do that, what happens is I begin to feel a certain kind of subtle but visceral and very real irritation and agitation within my own body. And that's my body's way of bringing me back to clarity. The clarity of remembering that my attention needs to be on my intention regardless of who's around. So now, at the end of this video, I invite you to ask yourself, as you've done, what your ways of distracting yourself and forgetting about your intentions are. And then let's go to the topic and answer and share and reply, and I will be answering any questions you have. It's never too soon to start dissolving the blocks that get in our way. Together, we are growing in clarity.